Kokomi is actually an amazing character and you should pull for her. Or is it? Only people who sim for Scaramouche that pull for him because he is actually not that good in the game. Or is it? And the weapon banner is trash. Or is it? Yes, the weapon banner is actually trash. From the character, weapon, and the future Fontaine patch, we will talk all about that briefly in this Genshin Impact patch 3.8 second phase banner review. Hi everyone, my name is JyoSan and let's get into it. First, let's talk about the 5-star characters who we are already familiar with, because patch 3.8 is just full of rerun character. Sangonomiya Kokomi is a versatile 5-star Hydro Catalyst who at first received not that good of an impression because of her minus crit rate and her being a healer in the game. But then slowly she gained more popularity as the player found out her true potential, and after the Dendro update, she rose higher than ever. Kokomi excels at both off-field and on-field Hydro application, and her healing capability basically makes your team immortal. As I said before, she is currently on top of her performance because with Dendro, there are so many teams and playstyle that you can choose to play with your Kokomi, especially in the Nilo Super Blooms. But do you actually really need her? Well, in general, the answer will be yes. Kokomi is a really good character. But there is one specific scenario where your value to pull for Kokomi in your account is kinda declining. So if you already have a lot of Hydro characters built in your account, especially if you have already built the 3 types of Hydro character, which are the damage dealers such as Child and Ayato, the Liyue Hydro which is Xingqiu and Yelan, and the Hydro support such as Barbara, Mona, and Nilo, then having Kokomi in your account is more like a luxury choice rather than something that is actually really valuable to your account. So do keep that in mind. And for those who said, let's just wait for Fontaine instead, well, personally, I would suggest not to do that, because future proving in gacha game is, well, gacha. You never know whether in the next 2 patches there's gonna be a better option, or you're just gonna miss your chance to get Kokomi, because waiting for rerun takes a lot of time. Yes, the Hydro Archon is here, but you never know whether she is better than Kokomi or not, or whether the Hydro Archon even have similar kit with Kokomi or not, or even whether if the Hydro Archon will be good with Kokomi or not. So I'm not recommending future proofing in this game. So if you want Kokomi, just pull for her. The next character is Wanderer. Definitely the number one thing that I need to say about him is that his exploration ability is game changing. I don't know how many times I log into my second account that has Wanderer in it and then do my stuff in that account, and because I use Wanderer, everything is so quick. And then I log into my main account that doesn't have Wanderer and it just feels different. Even though I have Yelan, I have Sayu, Kazuha, Fenty, Ayaka, all of these characters that help you with exploration, it just doesn't hit the same with Wanderer. And then yeah, for his DPS capability, it's similar to Xiao. The potential is slightly above Ito, because even without C6 Faruzan, you still can play him with other teams such as Taser or Mono Hydro or even Hyper Bloom as the Anemo driver. Not like Aratake Ito where the team is really restricted to using C6 Guru. He is not a must pull and you have to build the correct team and really strong support to get the result that you want. But if you do have Constellation 6 Faruzan and then you have Bennett just lying around, that combo literally makes Wanderer a monster. Overall, he's a good DPS and he have a good potential in a specific scenario. Speaking of Faruzan, for the 4-star characters, we have Faruzan because she works with Wanderer, we have Rosaria which work with Kokomi in Freeze team, and we have Yanfei. Probably there just because it's been a while since she featured on the banner, so yeah. Faruzan is a dedicated anemo support buffer for Wanderer. When she below Constellation 4, you need a lot of energy recharge, and by I mean a lot is actually a ton of it. I'm talking about nearly 300% energy recharge, that's what people do. But if you do get the Constellation 6, not only her energy recharge problem is solved with the Constellation 4, but because now you can actually build damage artifact into her, Faruzan actually deals a lot of damage. The reason why I said Wanderer and C6 Faruzan combo is really good because there's actually not one, but 2 characters that deals a ton of damage at the same time, and that is your Sisik Faruzan and your Wanderer. Next one is Rosaria. She is a solid cryo damage support that can give crit rate buff too. She is really good to pair in freeze team composition, and it's definitely good with Kokomi. Although right now the best Kokomi team is Dendro reaction based like Hyper Bloom or Nilo Super Bloom, but if you do plan to play Ayaka Kazuha Kokomi team, then Rosaria can be the answer for the last slot in your team. So yeah, Rosaria, a good cryo sub DPS. And then Yanfei. Actually one of my favorite characters in the game. She is built for DPS, the damage is actually pretty good, not insane but good. But for now she is actually better to play in Burgeon team if you don't have Thoma. Especially if you have C4 in your Yanfei will have shield after you do your burst, so it can protect you from the Burgeon self-damage. So if you want to pull for Wanderer, I hope you got a lot of Faruzan constellation, because oh my god, Faruzan can be so good if you have the higher constellation. And if you want to pull for Kokomi, I hope you got some Kole constellation, because believe me, Dendro is just too OP right now. Even though Freeze Team right now is pretty good for the Spiral Beast, but still, Dendro is just that OP. Finally, let's skim through the weapon banner because oh my god, it is so bad, I don't really wanna talk a lot about it. Let's talk about the best part first, which is the Wanderer signature weapon. It is actually one of the few catalysts that is actually really good. Attack speed increase and normal attack damage increase up to 48, and it's on refinement 1 by the way. So this weapon is Wanderer's signature and best insult weapon. It is also good for any on-field catalyst character or even the one that is not even on the field, because this weapon have a whopping 674 base attack and 44.1% crit damage at level 90. Really just one of the best catalysts in the game. But everything going downhill from there. The other 5-star weapon is the Everlasting Glow. It only works on Kokomi. Not even Baizu can use this weapon optimally because Baizu don't have damage in the first place. And then the 4-star Wine and Song is meh. The Bell is cursed, although Lion's Roar is decent. Dragon's Bane is good for your EM Thoma or Raiden or just any damage dealer in general. And Favonious Warbow is good because it's Favonious weapon. But these 3 weapons that are considered good are standard weapon. You can get them anytime you want. So yeah, overall the bad weapon is so bad it drags down the good weapon, making the banner absolutely not worth the risk. Especially if you're free to play, just don't pull for weapon banner. And that's it. Let me know in the comment down below what is your opinion about this banner. It is understandable that this banner doesn't look interesting to you because Fontaine is just right around the corner. If you're still here, make sure to like the video, and while you're there, why don't you subscribe if you haven't already. You can also check my other social media if you like cosplay content. My name is JyoSan. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a very good day. Goodbye.